Offense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. He won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Jacoby Ellsbury will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And, Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Price into his motion. 0-2 pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Castillo is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Our Game 1 thermostat, about what you'd expect for October, 55 degrees at first pitch.
And as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
And he is in there.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Betts. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 7.
Chase Headley steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. How do they go about taking down their rival, Steve?
Well, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the...
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Gardner over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Starlin Castro makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Betts moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
Didi Gregorius steps in now.
Gregorius.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Brett Gardner strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
1-0.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Gregorius is up with it and reined in 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Hanley.
Hanley Ramirez stands in for the first time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4 irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Pablo Sandoval takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting seventh,
Rusney Castillo will get his first cuts here.
Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. Exactly how you have to attack a guy like this.
He was 1. They tell things here 2-0. Alex Rodriguez will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Alex Rodriguez.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Price sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Carlos Beltran.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit in the air out toward left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. Leading off the inning, Blake Swihart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. One away.
Batting ninth, left fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. settles into the box for his first chance. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, center fielder,
Mookie Betts will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Gregorius is there for it. And that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Chase Headley.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Castillo is under it. Makes the play. One away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Dustin Pedroia is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Grounded to the right. Castro's got it. A quick out number one.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall, and they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now, and he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit here.
Hanley Ramirez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48.
So striding in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Standing in now, Rusney Castillo. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's down to third. Here's Castro for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is... Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Brett Gardner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Betts ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Now batting.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. This is skied out toward right. Catch is made. Tagging from third. Angled and struck out in 2 trips. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So Blake Swihart will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Pineda pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Mookie Betts will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Hit hard towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game. Throw won't get him.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gardner going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in there.
Boy, that's a nice job right there to pick up that RBI. This ball is pretty well hit, and he's going to wind up playing pepper with the monster out there, and he'll get himself into scoring position now as he's got himself an RBI double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
looking to keep this a one-run game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Hit to third. Gloved by Headley. Throws in time, and that's out number one. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. David Ortiz will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Into the seats, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runner's breaking for home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 4-3. Carlos Beltran makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Squared that one up just a little late. Price is ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Brian McCann will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And this is fouled straight back. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Smoke toward third. There's Sandoval. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Vinny Pistano will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Ellsbury. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Bruce.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart
Number 23.
steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to first. Teixeira's up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Koji Uehara will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Koji Uehara.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Now just playing a little station-to-station baseball. Nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame, especially because now you've got possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, that wasn't even close.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Mookie Betts.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. McCann corrals it. And he throws it away.
What is going on?
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Dustin Pedroia stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will step in. A ground out victim as last time. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Teixeira's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Alex Rodriguez will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Mark Teixeira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Uehara looks in. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, the manager has signaled both the infielders and the outfield to shift hard to the right. Let's see if this guy at the plate can beat the shift. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And, you know, looking down the score sheet, that's the first walk of the game for these guys as a team. And with the way they've been swinging at everything, I wasn't even sure we'd see that.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Beltran. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia. Throw is dropped at first. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Brian McCann strides in, grounded out his last time through. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Betts moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Ready now, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
Right fielder.
Rusney Castillo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chase Headley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Now pitching for the
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Chase Headley will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
Kimbrell pauses. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Starlin Castro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ground ball left side. Sandoval fields it cleanly on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Comes set with the 0-1, and he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. And a full house here at Fenway, 36,984 on their feet. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just some more great work here by Kimbrough as he comes out of the bullpen to fire a scoreless 9th inning and pick up the save. And his stuff is nasty.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.